It's taken me a long time to realize this. So I hope that if you're listening, that you take notes because it's really important and you can get so much further ahead in life if you just pay attention for the next few minutes. I'm Stephanie. I am a portrait photographer. I have a transformational retreat coming up and a content creator. And what I love to do out of all of it, right? All I'm doing is helping people see themselves as the true beauty that they are. My goal in life is for people to see their true essence, their true soul, their true heart, and realize the power that they have. So how do you do that? Because it's taken me a really long time because I used to be a people pleaser. I used to see myself, my self-worth was tied up in other people's reflection of me. And so I spent a lot of time trying to make a lot of people happy. And at the end of the day, I was exhausted, tired. I felt like I was dying and I was super unhappy. So I had to change all that. And I had to not hide away after that. Right? So what do you do when an animal's hurt? They hide away. And that's our instinct, is to hide away. But after you hide away and you come back out healed, you come out different and you come out with a purpose. And that purpose, for me, like I said, is for people to see their true essence. The way to do that is to realize that all of the things you've been through weren't an accident. They're your gifts. That the things that make you you, your unique perspective, the things that you've been through, all of the things you've gone through, the hard things, sad things, the easy things, they weren't a mistake. That was your school. It's your schooling. It's your lessons that you need to learn. And those lessons that you need to learn, when you learn them, you can teach others what you've learned. And you can help other people that are going through that not feel so alone. And I think that was the hardest part for me, is to not feel so alone in my struggles. And I would listen to podcasts and I would read books and I didn't feel alone anymore. There's a very few brave people out there that step up and are willing to share the lessons that they've learned. Because let's face it, society wants us to hide away. Society wants us to look perfect, because to look perfect means you spend the money on the clothes, on the Botox, on the filler, on the hair, on the house, on the car. And it's what makes our world go round. Is this cookie cutter, this is who I should be, to hide away those flaws. But when you think about the next generation of women coming up and you think about your own trajectory, and you think about the vastness of the universe, you realize how small you really are and how the time we have is really limited. And that the only way to truly live is to celebrate all of us. And the only way to celebrate all of us is to celebrate you and to let go of the fear of being seen, because you're beautiful. Literally beautiful. And if the people that you're so worried about impressing, if they're not impressed by your beauty, then they're not your people. If you feel like you're not being seen, or if you don't feel like you're worthy in your relationships, then you need to find other relationships. You don't need to stay small. You don't need to stay cookie cutter. You don't need to stay in a box. And by sharing my story, I hope that it lights up a piece of you that will help you want to share your story and step out into the spotlight and step into your truth. Telling your story, being seen, requires this transformation. The transformation is coming whether you allow it, like a beautiful metamorphosis, like spring to summer, or not. You know, my coach said to me that when a butterfly transforms from my coach said to me, when a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, it becomes mush. Like what it is inside that cocoon is just mush. And that mush is all the good stuff. It's like the magic, but we have to go through that to get to the other side. And I think a lot of us are staying in that mush state, not realizing how close we are to becoming that beautiful butterfly. And the stories that we look to, the stories that give us hope, the stories that we remember, the people we remember, are the ones that have gone through the mush and they've become the butterfly. And what better metamorphosis is there than seeing your own light and seeing your own beauty and being that light for others and owning your uniqueness, owning the things that make you you, and celebrating them and using them as a tool for transformation is so important. And the world needs you now. The world's crazy right now. We need more authenticity. We need more self-love. We need less bro culture. We need less whiskey commercial. We need you. We need you to step up. We need you to be seen. We need you to move through the mush to become the butterfly that I know that you are. And it's just taking little tiny steps every day. Little tiny steps like journaling, like putting little notes on the mirror that say, I'm beautiful. Those affirmations are so powerful. It's signing up for therapy. It's talking to a friend. It's meditation, it's dancing around your kitchen. It's taking time to appreciate nature. There's so many ways to really truly connect with yourself. And when you connect with yourself, you realize like how beautiful and powerful you are. And when you realize how beautiful and powerful you are, there's no stopping you. There's no more mush. It's just freedom. It's just flight. It's just beauty. So if you're kind of stuck in that mush, if you're kind of stuck in articulating your feelings and your thoughts and your self-worth, just take a minute and write down some of the things that you've done that are really powerful, that make you you. Tuck it away, fold it all up, tuck it away, put it in your purse, put it in your car, and just pull it out every once in a while. And remember that everything you've been through is part of your story. Not your whole story, it's part of your story. And you getting through those hard things just makes you more powerful. It doesn't make you weak.